So we are back with Mayor Dan Mandell of Elmira, and we were talking about his journey thus far until we get to how you became mayor. So how did that come about?
Well, as I said earlier, I retired in 2014. So 2015, the mayoral election was getting ready to ramp up, and I was approached by a couple of my colleagues on the Republican committee and asked me, "Hey, we really think you should run for mayor. We think you'd make a good mayor." And I said, "No." And they said, "Why not?" I said, "Well, I just retired. I'm really enjoying my retirement right now, and
Like
I don't know
that.
if I'm ready to really hop into politics." I mean, I was a member of the city Republican committee.
Uh-huh.
Actually was the chairman at the time and part of the county Republican committee. So I went home and I talked to my wife, and she goes, you think you made the right choice." Well, they wouldn't let no be the answer. So they came back and said, "Are you sure? We really think that you'd be the guy that we think you could win the election. We think you're the guy that could help, get the city back on track and headed in the right direction." And I told them there's a lot of challenges the city has right now. I know the budget issues,
sure.
the blight in the neighborhoods, the crime.
Right.
So it's something that's been going on for 30 years, and I know I'm not going to change it overnight. So I thought about it long and hard. I know I wasn't doing it for the money because the pay is not that good. The health insurance I do not need because I have my own health insurance.
Right.
So I said if I do this, I'm doing it for one reason, and that's because I love the city. I grew up here, and I want to see if I can make a difference. So I talked to my wife and posed it to her in that format, and she says, "Yeah, go for it. I'll help you because without her, I'm not going to run, and I need her support."
Yes, absolutely.
She's my right-hand person. I don't know what I'd do without her.
That's
She's
great.
wonderful.
That's great.
So I said to my colleagues, I said, yes, I'll do it. And I said, I do run. I run to win. I don't run to lose. So I'll give it my best effort.
Wonderful.
So,
Well, you sure did.
yeah.
Is there a principle or a sort of like a guiding value that sort of leads you forward?
It does. There's a couple things. One, you lead by example. I'm the leader of the council. I'm the mayor. Obviously, it's a city manager type of government, but you lead by example. And by that, I mean you lead by integrity. Don't do things that you would not have others not do. So anything I do, I would expect others to do, and vice versa. If I ask somebody to do something, it's the same thing that I would do.
Okay.
But being transparent, being honest, that's probably the most important things. Even when you have to deliver bad news sometimes,
Right.
or even if it's something where I'm going to take heat for, I'm going to, I've always said that the buck stops with me, and that's the way I was brought up. So that's my guiding principles.
Okay. So is there someone that you really admire, that you look up to, that,
Yeah, my father. He was a businessman, hard worker, and my mother, both of them. They were both hard workers. I learned the work ethic early, and I learned about integrity. And I have all the respect in the world from watching them and learning from them. So those are the two people that I look up.
Wonderful.
On the political aspect of things, the one person there's a couple of them that I look up to as far as leadership goes. That'd be Abraham Lincoln.
Wow.
He was, I've read a lot about him. I've read a couple books on him. I was highly impressed. He brought a country that was divided and reunited it.
Right.
And the other one, and we were tough times, was Ronald Reagan. So great leadership through tough times during a Cold War, through a major recession that we were going through. And again, showed great leadership in how to pull ourselves up by our bootstraps to move forward. So I use all those individuals to kind of guide how my leadership role is going to be and how we're going to try to take the city forward.
That is wonderful, wonderful. So we're going to talk about some of the challenges in Elmira, obviously, but also some of the positive things that are happening and how we are going to move forward. So I look forward to that conversation.